Hi y'all, are you finding it increasingly difficult each year to find a gift that your man actually wants? Today I'm going to cover some of these gifts that are affordable and men actually want. One of the main things I want to do is if your man loves to grill or smoke meats, he will absolutely love these gifts. All right, y'all, most of my gifts are going to be under $50, so I'm going to start with thermometers. This is an instant read thermometer. It's made by Thermometer. You will find the link down below in the description. But this one is really nice. It has an on-off button, and when I turn it on, it'll read the temperature. And within 1 second of inserting it, you will find that internal temperature of that meat. That's extremely important if you want to make sure that it is done to the proper temperature for how you want it cooked. For example, fillets. We love to cook fillets. Well, my wife likes hers medium plus. That's between medium and medium well. I like mine at medium. So I'm going to cook mine around 132 to 135 degrees internal temperature, and I'm going to cook hers closer to 140. That's why I need this internal temperature probe. Thermometer has been making great temperature probes for years. Most of the restaurants use these things. The problem has always been up until recently that these were $100 or more if you could find them. They didn't have a good line. Nowadays they have a really good line, and this particular one is usually around $15 to $20. That's reasonable. Again, hi y'all, I'm Don with Southern Backyard Cooking. If you're enjoying my video and would like to help me out, please give me those big thumbs up. And don't forget, you can also subscribe and ring that bell. Ringing the bell will get you notifications every time that I post a new video. So please, help me out a little bit. Give me those big thumbs up. The second thermometer I'm going to talk about is a wireless thermometer. My smoker comes with 2 thermometer probes that hook right into my panel. But this Oklahoma Joe smoker, that device in it is not wireless. So I have to actually be outside to see the internal temperature of what I'm smoking. Wireless code here, and this is an inexpensive one. It runs around $40, but it has a transmitter and a receiver. It has 2 meat probes, and it also comes with a probe where you can check the internal temperature of the smoker. So on the transmitter, we just connect our probes to it. I'll actually hang it right on my smoker, and we're good to go. The receiver, when I use it, the receiver has an alarm on it, so when it achieves the particular temperature that I am looking for, it'll warn me by a loud beeping noise that I've achieved that temperature. With that, I don't have to be outside watching it constantly. I am usually in the house, sitting at my recliner, watching a great football game. So this allows me to do everything. This one, because it has 2 probes, I can set 2 different temperatures, because a lot of times when I'm cooking with 2 probes, I'm cooking 2 different meats in here, and they're different areas. Even if I'm cooking the same meat, because they're in different areas of it, example, a pork butt, one of the pork butts may be at higher temperature than the other. Well, when one gets to the temperature I want it to be, I want to be able to pull it off. I may not want to pull the other one off until it hits that temperature. This will do the trick for us. Moving on, we're going to continue with some gifts under $50. The favorite gift I have, and I just pulled these out of the washing machine, they're great, is these Grillaholics gloves. These are heat resistant up to 650 degrees. These are good because I can put them on and they're just like a regular glove, and I have full movement of range. But they have these little rubber type dots on them to where when I grab meats, it'll hold on to them. They won't slide off, and they won't burn me. Best part is, like I said, they're machine washable. Now these by Grillaholics run around $25 a pair. You can find cheaper ones. They're not going to be that much cheaper, but again, I'll have a link down below for my Grillaholics gloves. All right, for the smoking people out there, people that love to smoke meat, using a pellet smoker, this Oklahoma Joe's bucket kit is one of the best things in the world. In the South and in humid areas, we want to keep our pellets dry. We don't want the moisture from the humidity to get to our pellets. So this bucket really solves that problem. And you can get the buckets by themselves, they're only about $15, $20. But this one runs about $40 because it not only has the bucket, but it has a sifting rack inside it that fits right down inside here. Now, when I use this, as you can see, I have my pellets in it right now. I don't put it up. They're sitting usually right beside my pellet smoker. I did have to clean this up a little bit today because it gets dirty. But my pellets inside are perfect. They're not gonna gum up because they have too much moisture in it. So this is a great gift for those that use pellet smokers. The next thing I want to talk about today is when we cook, whether it's hamburgers, whether it's fillets, whatever, we like to eat a lot of vegetables. Hamburgers, we're gonna have tomatoes, we're gonna slice onions, this type of stuff. This tomato slicer by OXO is one of the greatest things. It's a mandoline slicer. It has legs that come out. You have an adjustable blade right here, so how thick do I want my slices or how thin? And then all I do is put my tomato or my onion right on here, and I just slide it down. And it's just like this. And the slices come out the bottom. Now this runs about $40 on Amazon. And again, you will find the link down below in my description. But this makes it so easy because we cook so many vegetables. I've used this for bell peppers, to make fajitas, any and everything that I slice. I use this particular slicer, and it's a great little tool. Can be used inside as well as outside. Now the next couple of gifts are gonna be around $100, maybe just a little bit more. But what we're looking at is, I love to cook things. And when you cook things, you have to have sharp knives, good quality knives to get a good cut. These dowel strung knives, this is my chef knife. This one runs about $75. It's in the Gladiator series. And it is really good on my cutting board for cutting vegetables, dicing up things, whatever I may want to do like that. Now I don't usually cut meats with this. They make other ones to cut meats. That leads me to my carving knife. So the carving knife I like is, again, it's a dowel strong. This is a really good knife. It's long enough to where if I'm cooking a brisket and slicing through a brisket, I can. It's real easy to use. This one's a little bit more expensive, maybe about $100 to $125, but it's still, I sharpen them occasionally. These things are so good, I don't have to sharpen them every single time I use them. But I get a good cut and I don't have to force it. All I gotta do is slide it right through and it cuts that meat perfectly. All right, y'all, I'm gonna leave you with the best tip of the day. This is one that I think every single partner in any kind of arrangement should do. And it will make your man so happy with all of his gifts. And that is to learn something about what he's doing outside so you can be actively involved in this. The best way to learn, I think, is to help if there's problems come up. So watch my video about making those 10 mistakes on the smoker. If you learn some of these mistakes, you can possibly help him and put some really good input into his smoking adventures. And until next time, folks, y'all have a great day.